What's up? WrestleCave fans, Super J is back with another cool video. This time, I'm continuing the SummerSlam preview and predictions. This time, this video is going to be for all the SmackDown Live matches that are going to be happening live at SummerSlam this Sunday. As you guys know, SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. There's a total of 13 matches total, including the 3 matches on the pre-show and then the 10 matches on the main show. I've already went ahead and previewed and gave you predictions for all the Raw matches that are happening on Sunday on SummerSlam. So let's go ahead and start with these SmackDown matches. But first, as you guys know, check out all the action figure matches here on YouTube. Please check out all the cool videos, all the reviews of action figures, the unboxings, even the reviews of Raw, SmackDowns as well. Also the late night wrestling, so check that out. Check me out. Sometimes I just go live and talk about wrestling, do action figure matches, a lot of cool stuff. Shout out to everybody that's coming on right now. Thank you, guys. And SmackDown Live, as you guys know, ever since the Superstar Shakeup, they've been at a disadvantage to Monday Night Raw, considering Monday Night Raw has been stacked with superstars from the top to the bottom of the Raw brand. And as you guys know, SmackDown Live, the land of opportunity, they've been trying to get certain guys over, one in particular, Jinder Mahal, and it hasn't gone too well. Apparently, Shinsuke Nakamura, he might be winning this championship against Jinder Mahal on Sunday. And I really wasn't happy to see Baron Corbin cash in the Money in the Bank on Tuesday on SmackDown Live in just the last couple minutes of the show and go ahead and, basically just WWE ruins my day. And I always love to see the Money in the Bank cash-ins ever since they started back at WrestleMania 21 and Edge cashed it in 2006. And ever since, what's up?
Can I go to the park with Ronnie? His mom said it was okay.
Yeah?
Okay, good.
All right. Hey, be careful. Okay. All right, let me get back to that, guys. As you guys know, the Money in the Bank was cashed in by Baron Corbin, and he failed on Tuesday due to that miserable John Cena. Can you believe it? John Cena. Son of a bitch, man. A guy that's probably buried more people than, gravediggers. So I'm not happy with Baron Corbin getting screwed out of that. Why would they put the damn briefcase on a guy and then have him cash in and, lose with a roll-up, man? A roll-up. How does he hit John Cena, Corbin hits John Cena on the apron, and then Jinder Mahal comes up and does one of the worst roll-ups you're ever going to see. You know what I mean? Not a roll-up from John Cena or Sami Zayn or anybody like that. Just a trashy roll-up by Jinder Mahal to get the victory. Baron Corbin absolutely did nothing to cash it in. We didn't see an end of days. We didn't see anything. Baron Corbin lost it after that. And now he's going into a match against John Cena on Sunday. We'll go over that in a moment. But we'll start out with the SmackDown Live kickoff show match. As you guys know, the kickoff show is from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the WWE Network, and they're going to have a few matches, 2 from Raw, and then 1 from SmackDown Live. It's going to be the Usos versus the New Day for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles, and as you guys know, over the last couple SmackDown Live pay-per-views, they've blown, tore the house down in both matches. They were top to bottom, the best matches on the card for both pay-per-views, and the New Day are riding in as tag team champions. Apparently, Xavier Woods is going to go along with Big E this time as the 2 that are going to take on the Usos. And I expect the New Day to retain the titles here. There's no reason to have the Usos become champions again. They've already been champions for 4.5 months before they lost it to the New Day last month. So you got to have the New Day win here. And like I said, I believe the New Day, especially Big E, is going to get a big singles push here on SmackDown Live here at the end of 2017, early 2018. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the New Day. Is Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, are they going to become the new tag team of the New Day? And then Big E go on to become United States champion or something like that? I would really like to see it. All right, love you. But I'm expecting the Usos and the New Day to have another good match here on the pre-show. It might not be too long. As you know, the pre-show matches usually aren't too long. Shout out to Ashley Pagat. Thanks for coming on, and thanks to everybody that's coming on just now to check out this awesome preview for the SummerSlam pay-per-view with all the SmackDown matches. After that, we're going to go ahead and start out, as you guys know, with the main card. And we've got 5 matches on the main card from SmackDown Live. First one we've got is Rusev fighting Randy Orton. And as you guys know, Rusev and Randy Orton have been fighting now ever since the Battleground pay-per-view. And Randy Orton has been hitting Rusev with all these RKOs out of nowhere. So I would think that, considering them putting Randy Orton over with those RKOs over the last month or so, I see that Rusev, I think, is going to win this match. And he'll win with the accolade, and he'll go ahead and march on from there to the, maybe the United States Championship against AJ Styles would be a pretty nice rivalry. But Rusev's been fighting Chad Gable in great matches here over the last couple weeks. And I think Rusev has to win this match. There's no way you can... But, if you think about it, both men need a victory here. Randy Orton has been jobbing to Jinder Mahal over the last few months. And Rusev returned a month ago and then lost that flag match to John Cena. So both these guys are in need for a win. But considering Randy Orton putting all those RKOs on Rusev, I'm taking Rusev to win this match here. After that, we've got the SmackDown Women's Championship match. And Naomi, the champion, is defending against Natalya, Jim the Anvil Neidhart's daughter. And as you guys know, Natalya's been in the company for years now, 7 years or so. She is married to Tyson Kidd, a former tag team champion. And Natalya has been a former Divas champion a couple times and a great wrestler. She's had great matches with Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and now she gets to go against Naomi in a one-on-one match that should be a lot of fun. Curious to see, as you guys know, Carmella's the Money in the Bank winner of the women's division over on SmackDown, and she's carrying around that briefcase. At any time, she could cash it in. So you would think, maybe, just possibly, that she could cash it in at SummerSlam. But Naomi, I've heard rumors that they're going to have her keep that championship all the way through the end of 2017. They're going to try to capitalize on some of the merchandise going on with light-up belts and some of all those neon colors that Naomi does. She's always been a good wrestler, and now she's just got that great glow gimmick that all the kids love. And, I see Naomi winning this match and holding that championship to the end of the year here in 2017. But after that, we've got John Cena against Baron Corbin. Now, this is a match that everybody, we don't know why it's happening. It was a quick build-up a few weeks ago with that dream match with Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena, which had about 6 commercials in it. But you got John Cena here after screwing Baron Corbin out of his Money in the Bank cash-in on Tuesday night on SmackDown Live. John Cena and Baron Corbin should have a brawl here at SummerSlam. So I don't think that they should have Baron Corbin lose because Baron Corbin tried to cash into Money in the Bank on SmackDown Live and wasn't successful. So you would also think that John Cena, after losing, John Cena's moving to Monday Night Raw starting the day after SummerSlam because he is a free agent in the WWE. So John Cena and Baron Corbin are both in need for a win here. And I think the best way to do it is you just have both guys, into the no contest. Maybe you have Baron Corbin get disqualified and beat the hell out of John Cena, give him an end of days on a chair or something like that. And I think it would be pretty cool. But you can't have John Cena go over Baron Corbin here clean. You got to have Baron Corbin somehow kick John Cena's ass and leave us with, seeing that as the last thing of this rivalry between these two guys. So I'm really looking forward to John Cena fighting guys like Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, stuff like that over on Monday Night Raw. And Baron Corbin, we'll see where he continues from here. Usually, there's only been 2 guys that have cashed in the Money in the Bank and haven't won the championship, and that was Damien Mizdow back in 2013, and then John Cena back in 2014. So when you look here, guys, like I said, both these guys are, I don't think both these guys can take a loss. So you have to have in this in some no contest or disqualification and have Baron Corbin kick his ass and send John Cena over to Monday Night Raw. But after that, we've got AJ Styles against Kevin Owens. And that should be another good match. These guys have had a few good matches on pay-per-view. One in particular, I believe it was Backlash. I didn't like the ending in it. But I think this should be a great match. You got Shane McMahon as a guest referee this time. And AJ Styles defending that U.S. Championship. He calls it the Workhorse belt. And we'll see if he can go ahead and retain it here. I think AJ Styles wins this match. Somehow he cheats to win, and Shane McMahon is knocked out or something like that from a Kevin Owens kick, and then AJ Styles cheats to win, and then Kevin Owens loses it or something like that, and kicks Shane McMahon's ass. Maybe gives him a powerbomb on the ring apron or something like that, or a powerbomb through a table would be pretty cool. And I think Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon are going to continue their rivalry going into the next couple pay-per-views and probably have that culminate at WWE Hell in a Cell in a one-on-one match at WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view in Detroit, Michigan on October 8th. So AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, again, it should be a good match. I'm not really set on how they're going to end this match, but I see AJ Styles winning this hands down. And Jace Ball, I'm going to talk to you about that later, about your Bullet Club. That's awesome, man, you and the other YouTubers. So I'll talk to you about that later. And I'll continue on here. We got the WWE Championship match. We've got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal. And, Jinder Mahal has been a champion that I'm not really a fan of. He sure can talk the talk. And he definitely looks the part. He's 6'5". He's, built like a, bodybuilder. But he just sucks in the ring, man. He's just terrible. He ain't no AJ Styles. He ain't no Seth Rollins. He ain't no Dean Ambrose. He ain't none of them guys. We know why Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion. And hopefully he loses it at SummerSlam to a red-hot Shinsuke Nakamura. As you guys know, Shinsuke Nakamura, the Japanese sensation, has come into WWE. He lit the NXT brand on fire. He ended up becoming a two-time NXT champion. And then he's been brought up to SmackDown Live here right after WrestleMania. And he gets his first ever WWE Championship match at SummerSlam. So can we expect Shinsuke Nakamura to win this championship? I would sure like to see it. I think Shinsuke Nakamura deserves it. He hasn't had a loss in WWE yet by a pinfall. So I'm definitely curious to see if they're going to have him lose to Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys, also known as the Singh brothers. But Jinder Mahal is a guy that I think they need to take the title off of. I'm not happy with him being champion. I don't think he's a great worker in the ring, not even a good worker. So I want him off of SmackDown Live as a champion. Have him fight Shinsuke Nakamura over the next couple months in some rematches, maybe a fatal four-way Hell in a Cell match or something like that, with Jinder, Shinsuke, and Rusev and Orton or something like that. As you guys know, Shinsuke Nakamura just is red hot right now, man. I think they go ahead and give Shinsuke Nakamura another month or two before he becomes champion. But what better way to have him become champion than in New York, where they have that awesome, independent, awesome crowd of great wrestling fans who are, in tune to wrestling all around the world, all the independents and stuff like that. So I think it would be a great time to have Shinsuke Nakamura win the title. Probably get the biggest pop of the year from all the fans going crazy with Shinsuke beating Jinder Mahal, a hated heel. But it's been rumored that Jinder Mahal might hold this championship to the end of the year. And I don't want to see that, guys. I don't think he deserves it. And I don't think anybody wants to see it. So have Shinsuke Nakamura go over Jinder Mahal here, win the title, and then continue to stay red hot in the WWE, have a return match with Jinder Mahal the next pay-per-view, and just, be the face of the SmackDown Live brand along with AJ Styles. And imagine that match, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. They've had matches around the world. If they were able to fight in the WWE on a big stage like WrestleMania, it would be, epic. It would be something wrestling fans would go crazy for. So that would be pretty awesome. And those are all the matches on SmackDown Live, guys, that are happening at SummerSlam. So it looks to be a great SummerSlam, 13 matches total, 3 on the pre-show. You got 10 matches. You got every title on the line except the Intercontinental Championship, but the champion, The Miz, is fighting in a pre-show match, a 6-man tag team match. So it should be a very fun SummerSlam. We'll see what WWE does if they take the title off of Jinder Mahal. Thanks for subbing, Dylan121. Do a lot of awesome action figure matches, a lot of cool reviews of Raw, SmackDowns, and previews, so check me out. Awesome action figure unboxings. I'm Super J, and thanks for coming aboard. To everybody that's came on here today, thank you. I'll be having some awesome action figure matches on tonight and this coming up weekend. Please check out the Battle Royal I just did last night. It's a 2-part video. I ended up putting everybody from Raw and SmackDown that aren't on the pay-per-view SummerSlam, and I put them all together in a 15-man over-the-top battle royal, which was a lot of fun. So guys, you check that out, and we'll go ahead and take it from there. A lot of cool action figure matches coming up. Again, check out all the coolest videos here on the Wrestle Cave. Hundreds of matches, over 700 videos. You guys can check out a lot of cool stuff. Thanks for, oh, you subbed a month ago, Dylan? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Dallastasia's experiences, I'm going to sub back to you. Thanks, James Taylor, saying that I inspired you. I'm just a WWE fan ever since I've been 5 or 6 years old. Right there. It's just too sweet, Jace. Just too sweet. But I love WWE. I've loved the WWE action figures since I was a kid. Tuber 11 right there. And, you know, it's just my happy place. I say it all the time. Good and bad times of my life, whatever's gone on, WWE has always been there for me to get me through it, to take my mind off of stuff and just have a good time watching Raw, SmackDowns, the pay-per-views, even the WWE Network now, and, you know, just a big wrestling fan. And I've been a collector of wrestling figures since I was a kid, and I was playing with wrestling figures when I was a kid, and I wish I could be doing this YouTube stuff just like you kids are out there today. So it's pretty awesome, and, you know, to everybody that has their own channel, and you know, just keep going through with it and just continue on. And just, you know, me personally, I'm disabled. I have a lot of health problems with my back and stuff, and just bringing these videos to you guys is a lot of fun. I don't know how to do stop motion, and if anybody can teach me that, that'd be pretty cool. I'm just a guy that does this stuff for fun. It's a hobby of mine. And like I said, I just like bringing these matches to you guys in these videos. And I thank everybody for coming on today. Check out those previews of Raw and SmackDown matches for SummerSlam. And check out all the matches this weekend. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, do you know what happens when you watch the Wrestle Cave videos and you don't subscribe? You get put on the list. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string at Burger King. Peace.